Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Renee. My channel's name is The Hermit's Moon, and we are here drawing cards every day to determine where our focus needs to be. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you will find these videos interesting. I hope you'll subscribe to my channel and hit the like button if this video resonates. But let's go ahead and get started. Okay, the first card I pulled, this is where our focus needs to lie today. And we are looking at Pine Spirit Purification. Gorgeous, gorgeous card here. And this is what we need to think about. Detoxing, decluttering, purifying our worlds. And I get it. I've actually been on that journey the last couple of weeks. Think about spring cleaning. You know, we're at the end of the spring season, but it's not too late. It's time to declutter and detoxify ourselves. And let's look at the cards to help us figure out what that means for us personally. I hope I say something that's going to resonate with you and help you determine what you need to release out of your life. Okay, we have the Seven of Cups. I feel like for some of us, this is talking about more than one thing, and I know that rings true for me. I'm personally right now, I am detoxing from alcohol. I am on day 11 of dropping the bottle, putting that down. I'm somebody who, well, number one, addiction runs in my family. So that's something that I've always tried to be aware that can be a problem in my bloodline and in my ancestral line. So there's that. But there is also around me, like I've been helping my son with some projects at his place, but I've started looking around my house, and my house needs some decluttering, especially because I've got guests coming within a week or two. So I want to get my place cleaned up. What does this mean for you? Is there something that you need to release from your life? Is there something that you've put a little bit too much importance on that maybe needs to take a back burner? It's time to let it go. We're coming up on the full moon, and those are always a really good time to release things that no longer serve us. What no longer serves you? Okay, we are also at the beginning of Gemini season. And think about Gemini. Gemini is the twins. So think about dark and light, good and bad. Think about balance. That's really important. And you're going to see how that message plays out in the other cards. But when we figure out what this means to us and how this can help us in our daily life, the Ten of Wands energy is really going to come into play. I love it here that it's released because we're going to let go of some burdens. There have been some things that have really been weighing us down, not helping our health, our mental health, our emotional health, our stability. It's really time, guys, to take a look at what needs to be let go of. And don't be afraid to do that. Don't be afraid to take the steps to get this card right. No, we don't want this card right side up. Let me take that back. To just walk away from some things that really aren't helping us live our highest and greatest good. What does that mean for you? Like I said, for me up here, definitely alcohol. What really spurred me and to go on this journey, it's been in the back of my mind for a while anyway. Alcohol causes me a lot of anxiety. I get that 3 a.m. anxiety where you just wake up in panic attacks. Why am I doing this to myself? You know, I live in a beach town, so alcohol plays a very big part in the culture here. But in the big picture, it's not helping me. And I realized when I had a blood pressure, I took my blood pressure one day, and normally it's very, very good. But after a night of going out on the town, listening to music, eating a good dinner, and drinking, my blood pressure was really high. It was like 145 over 94, something crazy. And I thought, okay, Renee, this is the last straw. This is the last stick here on your back with this Ten of Wands. It's time for you to pay attention, wake up, and let go of this. It's not serving you. It's really not bringing you that much joy. It's just a habit that has really consumed me and became way too big of a part of my life. So I've been working on letting that go. Like I said, I'm on day 11. Yay for me. Or actually, no, this is, I think this is day 12. Yeah, this will be day 12 for me. So I'm ready to keep moving. I'm feeling better. I'm seeing the results of releasing something that's no longer serving me. And I'm sharing this with you just in hopes that it will inspire you to do the same thing. Okay, let's move on. We have Queen of Swords energy here. This is Libra when I read the cards. Libra and Queen of Swords. Okay, the Queen of Swords, she's very logical, she's very fact-based, and she's not afraid to tell the truth. And this was my moment of clarity when I had the epiphany about my drinking. Like, okay, Renee, what are you doing here? You're seeing signs that this, now you have a actual fact here that your blood pressure is stupid high. And you've also been going on this hamster wheel in the back of your mind that, you've been aware that it's a bad habit. You know that it's time to release it and walk away from it. It's causing you anxiety, so come up with a plan for it. What that consists of for me, I've been reading a lot of quit lit books, quit literature about quitting alcohol. I've been playing it forward, knowing that, if you might be drawn to having a glass of wine while you're cooking dinner or when you're going out listening to music. But very seldom does it just stop there. So I play the tape forward and I realize what that's going to mean for me at 3 a.m. I'm going to wake up and be miserable. So that's part of me being logical about the role that drinking plays in my life. And I'm just using alcohol as an example here for you guys. It's something that's been an important thing for me to kind of be aware of and do less of. But it can be anything for you. It could be maybe coming up with a budget, maybe a relationship that you're not happy with. Maybe you want to find a new career. Maybe something has just been holding you back from being the greatest version of you. And this is your sign, if you're watching this video, that it's time to detox, declutter, and walk away from it. It's time to purify our lives. Okay, let's look at our T cards. We have Haystack, Karma. You will reap what you have sown. So that was, for me personally, I'm going to put my own self out there again. If I stay on this path, when I know that, number one, my blood pressure has been affected by it, by the drinking, what am I setting myself up for? Possibly a stroke down the road. So it doesn't take a genius or an Einstein to figure out, okay, it's time to let this go. But what does this mean to you karmically? Are you putting out good energy? Are you planting seeds that are going to reap a beautiful harvest for you with this haystack? We need to think ahead. We need to use this with our Queen of Swords energy here. Put a plan in place and think about, what do we need to reap down the road? What do we need to harvest? Do you want to harvest good things in your life, or do you want to deal with bad consequences? This is another wake-up call, another idea for y'all to go ahead and plan on planting good things and harvesting good, beautiful things in your life. And it can mean anything in your world. What do you want your life to look like in 6 months? We need to start taking steps, coming up with a plan to really live our best life. What's that mean for you? Put pen to paper like she's doing right here and come up with a plan. Start journaling. Journaling is an excellent exercise to help you figure out what you really want in life and where you want to be, and help you kind of get out of your head, get the thoughts out of your head, and give you some clarity that this Queen of Swords is good for. And like I said, this is Libra energy. Let's move on here. That's our scales. Keep your life in balance. Libra is the scales. That's the symbol for Libra. So we need to come up with a healthy balance in life. We need to figure out what that means for us. What in our realm. What are some things you need to look at and make better choices around, so that your life is gonna reap a good harvest for you down the road. Great messages here, Spirit. Thank you. And carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. I really like this card with this 7 of Cups here, because like I was saying, for me, I'm just going to put myself out there again with this. The drinking is not only a physical bad habit, it's a mental bad habit. I'm seeing it mess up my sleep. I'm seeing it give me anxiety at 3 a.m. So I'm doing this not just for my physical self, but for my mental self. So for you, what does this carriage card mean for you? What is your journey? What do you need to purify, to detox, to declutter in your world in order to have a better life here in 6 months? We are making plans today. We are using this Queen of Swords logic to figure out what is going to serve us in the best possible way to live our best possible lives. We're going to get logical about it, and we're going to get clear. We're going to come up with a plan and figure out what we need to detox, declutter, and then we're going to execute it. The Queen of Swords, she can be very sharp-tongued. She doesn't play around. She doesn't mince words. This is about you getting real with yourself and figuring out what's holding you back from really living your best life. And I hope I've said some things today. I know I used a lot of my own personal crap, but sometimes we need to do that. We need to be real, and we need to be an open book, and that helps us with accountability, and that helps us also just share our story and be in touch with other people and help remind you that we all have our own stuff that we need to work through. Nobody lives a perfect life, and we all have things we can improve. But this is where we need to really get on our detox journey, declutter ourselves. Okay, guys, another kind of long video today, but I hope I said some things that resonate with you. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I'd love to have you be a part of my community. And please, if this video made sense to you, hit that like button. That will help my channel. And that's a beautiful energy exchange that we can both do for each other, because that's how tarot works the best, when there's an energy exchange. All right, y'all, get out there. Have a beautiful day. I am sending you joy, love, health, and wealth. Bye, guys.